Hi guys. It has been a hot minute since I have posted a video, and I figured I would give you guys an update while I do some diamond art. Newest update, we have a little one that has joined the family. He is going to be my service dog. He is a yellow lab, and he is about 4 months old, and he is an amazing little pup. He has already done so much for me. He's pulled me out of night terrors. I've been in the middle of a panic attack, and he's literally pulled me on the floor by my sleeve and made me sit down and got in my face to distract me, and he is an amazing, amazing pup. And I absolutely enjoy having him. Hi, Ruru. I enjoy having him. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here, buddy. And this is my Tully. This is my Tully Roo. He just woke up from a nap. So, hi, Boo Boo. So, it is. Hi, sweet boy. He is about, like I said, about 4 months old. I think somebody needs to go outside. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Little one needed to go potty, so I had to take him go potty. I don't remember why I was talking. Yes, he is already doing what I need him to do. Pulling me out of night terrors, anxiety, all of those fun, jazzy little things that have happened or are happening. Today and yesterday were not. They're not good days. I had another situation like in the beginning, and Joshy had to come home and be with me, and it was a long night. But knowing that I can just call him and he'll be there is a blessing in disguise. It really is. Having nobody from my past to having somebody who would burn the world for me is the most amazing feeling ever. And I would burn the world for him in a heartbeat. Like, I went rounds with people over that man, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. So he is my person. He is my love. I have something that is currently going on that I do not want to speak of as of yet, but once it is done, then I will let everybody know. Here in the near future, like very soon future, I am going to be cleaning the reptile cages. Hopefully this weekend. I can get to it this weekend, and I will bring you guys along for that ride and let you guys meet all the reptiles and things like that. I do know that Freya is in hibernation mode, I guess you can call it, where during the winter seasons she kind of loses some weight and she's not very active, and it's normal for bearded dragon, and that's kind of where she is at the moment. But she is perfectly healthy. She has water. She hasn't lost too much weight, which I feel like is good. There are times to where I worry when I walk in there because she looks like a pancake, but she has water that she's drinking because we refill her bowl every few days. yeah, but she's healthy, she is good, and I do keep an eye on her and I monitor her. Little one, little beer, little no hog nose, I should say, little hog nose is doing well as well. I checked up on him a few days ago. I want to say I checked up on him and just kind of monitoring him as well. He's lost some weight only because when we went and got all of them food he didn't eat, and so there's only so much you can do with that. But when it comes to Big Boy, he has shedded all over his cage, so I need to get that cleaned, which is what I'm going to be doing this weekend, so I will bring you along with me on that one. So there's that. But yes, she is doing well, and he is doing well as well. He's drinking water, he's doing everything he needs to be doing, and no signs of distress, so that's good. He did eat whenever we offered them food, so that's a good thing. I'm glad for that. I believe he ate. Pretty sure he ate. So that is the game plan this weekend, is to get that done, and I will bring you guys along for that. So any more updates would be we got rid of the Acadia finally. We went and signed papers on either the 7th of this month or the 28th of last month, so recently. Now we're just fighting them to get them to pay everything they need to pay when it comes to the people we got the loan through and all that stuff. Get all of that taken care of. They said that they sent out the check today, so they should get it tomorrow because they're overnighting it. And so we should be able to see or call them and be like, hey, did you get all of this taken care of? So I think Joshie is going to handle all of that. So, yeah. For the most part, I think he's got it taken care of. I think Joshie's handling a lot of things, and I feel bad about. I really feel bad about, because he has his own things he's got to deal with too. But he's so focused on getting me taken care of that I don't feel like he has a second to take care of himself. And that makes me feel absolutely horrible, because he just doesn't have a second to breathe. So I really wish that I could just maintain my own crap and be able to just say, no, I got this, I can do this, and it be an actual truth, when in reality I really don't. But I can fake it till you make it kind of situation. But I really think that in all, I really do think that would just piss off my husband, which is the reason why I don't do those things. So, and I'm honest with him, and I'm upfront with him, good, and I tell him, hey, I'm not okay, like yesterday and today. So I think me being honest with him and upfront with him helps him, and me being able to work on my own stuff really does help him in the long run. But getting to that point to where I know that I can work on myself and I will be okay is where I'm struggling. Like, I'm struggling because I'm not okay right now. I'm 110% not okay right now. And it doesn't help that I'm triggered left and right at my current job. So there's that. I think once we get things in motion that need to be in motion, I think it'll be better. And I will be able to breathe finally. Again, but having Joshy in my corner helps me breathe too. It really does. So, but I digress on that. I'm worried about, or I have kept in contact with my cousin Tiff. I worry about them. They're in Alabama with the tornadoes and everything going on down in that area. It makes me worried if she's safe, if she's got everything she needs to, and I want to make sure she's got everything she needs. I want to make sure she is safe. I want to make sure she's okay. That's what I want, to make sure she's okay. And I don't know. We talk periodically, like she'll say, "Hey, I'm doing good," or something like that, but for the most part she's got to focus on herself and her family down there to make sure they're going to be okay, which I 110% understand. So that's no fault to anybody on that one. She's got to do what she needs to do because she's a grandma and a mama down there. So, but I want to make sure my family is safe as well. That means Levi and the babies and his old lady and her old man and all of that. We want to make sure they're all good. So if that means I have to be annoying, I'm going to be annoying and make sure they're good. Much to her dismay, but it is what it is. That's how I show my love, is I'm like, "Hey, are you okay? How are things down there?" That kind of thing. I keep in contact with her as much as I can. So, yep. It is what it is. But do I pretend that things could be better at times? Yeah, I do. Because I wish they would be better. I wish it would all just go away and I could be back to normal and all of that. But then I have Joshy in my corner going, "What's normal?" And he's right. What is normal? What is the actual normal for anybody who has gone through what I've gone through, who have any kind of anything trauma based or depression, anxiety, or anything like that? What is normal for that person? Honestly, there is no normal. There is no just anything like that, I guess you can say, because that person is just surviving. They're on fight or flight mode all the time. All the time. And that's nobody's fault. That's I want to say that right now. That's nobody's fault. None. Because it takes a person to hit the lowest of the low to finally say, "Hey, I'm ready to receive help." But for them to get there is the most terrifying thing ever. For them to reach out and say, "Hey, I'm not okay," is one of the hardest things somebody in my case will ever do. But if they reach out to you and they say, "Hey, I'm not okay," you are lucky. You are lucky on that end. And I feel that way only for the simple fact of they trust you so much they're willing to reach out to you saying, "Hey, I need help. Will you help me?" When they're at their lowest of lows. Is that hard for that person that they called? Definitely. 110% definitely. But I would not regret reaching out to the people I reached out to by any means. None of it. Because they have walked me through some of my hardest times so far. And I've walked them through some of theirs. At least I hope I have. Well, not walked them, but I've helped them through some of theirs. Everybody struggles. Everybody has depression. Everybody has anxiety, especially in this day and age. If you don't, you're lucky. You are so lucky. And I'm envious of you because for somebody in my circumstance, that's what we strive for, is to feel that I can breathe situation. The things that bring me the most happy is knowing that my loved ones are okay, that I bring happiness to those certain ones that I find the most joyful in. To be able to say, hey, I made that person smile. That brings happiness to me. And there's not a thing wrong with that. Not a thing. The only reason I say it that way is because for myself to say, hey, I made you happy, so that makes me happy. When you're in a low, that's a blessing. A blessing in disguise. It really is. To be able to look back and say, hey, I smiled. I genuinely smiled when that happened. When they're going through the most difficult parts of their entire freaking situation. It's good. It is so wonderful. It is so good. It is so humbling to know that you can still smile. You can still have times to where you can be okay and not be okay. So don't take it for granted. At least that's my opinion. Not everybody's gonna have the same opinion that I do, and that's all right. An opinion's like an asshole. Everybody's got one. But kiddo is doing good. Ornery as ever. Joshy's. I worry about him because I don't know exactly if he is okay or if he's not okay. If that makes sense. He's hard to read. I know that me communicating with him about what's going on recently, I feel like it stressed him out and made him not okay. But that is where I need him to communicate with me and say, hey, I'm not okay. I need you to either do X, Y, and Z or something. And I would do it. In a heartbeat, I would do it. Because that is my love. That is my heart. So be mindful of if somebody reaches out to you and they're like, hey, I'm not okay. Be mindful, be graceful with them, and then just be that safe space for them, knowing that you could possibly save their life. You could possibly be that reason why they're still here, or that they feel safe enough to communicate with you and reach out to you. You are that person, or that you've done something in your life to make them feel safe, which kudos to you if that's the case. I commend you. So I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody has a safe day. and continues to live life to the fullest. And know that you have somebody in your corner no matter what. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is communicate with them and say, hey, will you be in my corner? Or, hey, I'm not okay. Or just reach out. Because it's hard. It is damn hard. But the feeling you get knowing that, yeah, that person is in your corner is such a relief. It is such a breath of fresh air, or a spot where you can feel like you can breathe again, or the humbling feeling that you know you're not alone, that you have people there or have someone there that would be there in a heartbeat, or you have those people that are right there no matter what. It is a very humbling feeling, but it's also a feeling of, okay, I can do this. I'm not alone. I can do this. So, check on people, reach out to people, and know that you're not alone. I hope everybody has a good day.